Mr. Reichert is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Koskinen, I believe that you're an honest man and that you want to do the right thing, and that you took this job to improve the IRS and serve the American people. And so I just have a few questions. I was a cop for 33 years, so I just want to kind of go through some questions and try to understand this thing. Because it's pretty confusing, I think, to the American people. Wouldn't you agree with that?
It is a confusing, technology is confusing to all of us.
Yeah, okay, well, so there is an IG investigation currently ongoing, right?
There's two IG investigations,
yes.
One on the response to the first IG report and another IG investigation going on into, in fact, the hard drive crash of Lois Lerner.
And you're fully cooperating with the IG's office?
We've always fully cooperated. I once chaired the Intergovernmental Agency Coalition of all Inspectors General. I'm a big supporter.
All right. And you've provided them with all the information that they've asked for in the process of their investigation, all the requests that and you've kept them updated as much as you can on all the information that's developed on this investigation.
As they investigate, we've provided all the documents they want.
Right. So I'm a little confused today when I learned that the IG's office called our office here, our staff people here on the Ways and Means Committee, and said that they didn't learn about the hard drive issue until the Ways and Means Committee put out their press release. How could that happen? The IG is conducting an investigation, and they have no idea if there's any hard drive issues or lost emails. Can you answer that question?
The investigation they were doing is the investigation of the response to their report. They have started an investigation on the issues regarding the hard drive. They were not doing an investigation of that.
But you just said you fully cooperated and provided them with all the information.
I meet with the IG once.
They have to learn, Mr. Koskinen, they have to learn through a press release from the Ways and Means Committee, the United States Congress. They have to learn from that there is an issue that I would think, as an old cop again, I would need to know. If I was conducting that investigation and you were a part of that and you were helping me and assisting me in that investigation, does that not make sense to you that that would be information that you would provide to the IG's office?
We're providing the information.
Yes or no, please. Yes or no, because my time is limited. Would that not be information that you would provide to the IG's office? I just need a yes or no.
Yes, and we have provided.
I think that's
important.
important.
Continue to provide.
Well, you didn't provide it to them because they learned it in a press release. So that's not correct. I think you want to be honest, but there's been some mistakes made, and I can understand that. You know, so let's just go through this, very quickly. So we have, a flagging of the Tea Party applications. People have gone over kind of the timeline here. Lois Lerner sends her emails to IRS employees. Cincy should probably not have these cases. Tea Party matter is very dangerous. We begin our investigation. We're told that any potential targeting was conducted by rogue employees in Ohio. We request all of Lois Lerner's emails. The internal review, then we find out that emails are destroyed. Now we're finding out the hard drive is destroyed. Mr. Koskinen, American people don't believe this. They can't. I can't. If you had an employee under investigation for some violation of your policy internally, you wouldn't accept. Oh, Mr. Koskinen, Mr. Supervisor, Madam Supervisor, I lost my emails.
No, I would accept.
My hard drive, it blew up. So would you stop your investigation?
No, I would accept. You destroy. If I found contemporaries.
What happens if they would say, look, I've destroyed my hard drive?
If I found contemporaries.
What would you do? What would you do, sir? What would you do, sir? What would you do, sir? My time. Thank you, Mr. Levin. What would you
Regular
do,
order.
Sir?
Regular order.
Sir? What would you do, sir, if an employee came to you and said, my hard drive I've destroyed it. I've destroyed my hard drive.
If I investigated and found contemporaneous information from 3 years earlier that he, in fact, had worked very hard to restore his hard drive, he had got the best experts available to try to reconstitute the email, and that had failed, I would tend to believe him.
The other 6 hard drives, they destroyed too?
At this point, we're still investigating the other hard drives. As I noted on one of them, well, actually, one of the ones on Monday turned out to have a failure in February of this year, which is outside the timeline. Ms. Flack's hard drive appears not to have caused the loss of a single email. Hard drive crashes alone do not cause email to be destroyed.
All right,
we
time
don't
has
know that
expired.
information. We will get it to you.
Time
when
has
we find
expired,
it.
Mr. Koskinen.
All right.